Well, here we are. The Pokemon Presents, finally. We've been doing everything we can, Asher, to avoid every single spoiler that this universe can throw at us.
And boy, did it try. Boy, did it try.
It tried, and I think it might have succeeded, but you know what? Every time I've seen that one spoiler, I'm just like, nope.
I saw a brown sign and a shimmer of green.
I saw the word legend somewhere, and I am hoping that it is what I think it is. But look, we'll see what happens. I am very keen.
What predictions do we have going in before we?
It's a bit hard to predict when you
watch
know.
this.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you saw Legend, sure, but that's 1 out of a 12-minute video. Like, what else is there?
Well, I reckon it's a Legend sequel, maybe potentially in a different region, different timeline, maybe as well. Again,
Sure.
Maybe like a Johto equivalent version, maybe a Unova.
I think Unova would be, because they've been teasing Unova a lot, but also they could be doing the Unova re-releases, like they did Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Yeah.
Please be Game Freak this time.
I want Mystery Dungeon Explorers of the Sky / Time and Darkness remake. I really enjoy that.
I want Pokemon Cafe Remix.
100% we're getting Cafe Remix and Pokemon Masters as well.
100% the mobile versions. We might get something on maybe the movies as well, or the anime. Who knows?
Oh yeah, I think there's a new anime coming out.
Maybe.
What I really want is, because you've had like these cool ones where, well, maybe not cool, depends on what you enjoy as a Pokemon fan. But they had these mobile games for going to sleep, obviously Pokemon Sleep, and they also had one for brushing your teeth. I think it was like Pokemon Smile, and you have like Pokemon sit on your head. I want something else. I want like a Pokemon like a step. Because you used to have like the Pokemon pedometer with Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Bring that back for the phones. I reckon that'd be sick.
Or maybe like Pokemon do your dishes, or Pokemon do your taxes, or like just things like that. Day-to-day tasks.
Dishes I can see.
Pokemon Uber, where you get in and it's Snorlax driving you around. You're forced to get an Uber XL and it costs you an arm and a leg, but all they hire are Snorlaxes. It's inflation. All right, let's play.
Okay. All right. It's inflation. Wow. You had to fat shame up my buddy Snorlax.
Yeah.
Which is a person, not a Pokemon.
Not this.
Can you hear that coming through?
Yeah.
You see that little walk? The unknowns. They're so disgusting. I hate the unknown.
Oh, what's that? Oh, that says Pokemon Presents, doesn't it?
Does it? I could not read that quickly.
It's going to. You can just tell. You can just predict it. See?
No, it didn't. It didn't. That's not made out of unknowns.
It's Pokemon Presents.
Hello everyone, I'm Ishihara from the Pokemon Company. Today, February 27, is Pokemon Day.
Ooh.
This is the date that the Pokemon Red and Pokemon Green games were first released in Japan. Our adventures with Pokemon.
Do you know what? That's going to be absolutely useless if they put that to Virtual Console.
I know, we just finished it.
Red and Blue. We're just like, come on, give us Gold and Silver.
Have
Give us Gold and
expanded
Silver.
to fit into so many facets of daily life,
Gold and Silver
including
would do.
walking and sleeping.
Yeah.
We'll keep
We're up to
challenging
that.
ourselves to
I
create
swear to
new
God, if they
ways
just
to
do
enjoy
Virtual Console
Pokemon,
for Red and
we
Blue,
hope you'll
I'll be
continue your
very
adventures
upset.
with us.
It'd be nice.
Today, we will
But
be
I'd be
bringing
upset.
you all the latest news about Pokemon, including
Hurry up.
our newest titles. Mr. Utsunomiya, please take it away.
Newest titles. I love that.
Hello, I'm Utsunomiya from the Pokemon Company.
What a good
Fuck, I love his
I hope
tie.
Yeah, I
everyone
love
has
it.
enjoyed
God,
the adventures
yeah.
in the Pokemon
Sorry,
Star
we both had the
Rail
same thought. We're like,
so
good-looking
far.
man.
To commemorate Pokemon Day, we've planned a series of
Oh.
Terra Raid battle events.
I don't care about any of that.
No,
I don't get to play that for like 5 years.
The first of these Terra Raid battle events will begin tomorrow. We hope you will all enjoy these raids.
Maybe these are for 5
Today,
years' time.
I'd also like to
Oh,
share
yeah.
the latest updates on a number of our other games.
Oh, Pokemon
Please
Cafe
have a look at
Remix?
this.
I bet you it's
Pokemon Master?
Oh, goodness.
The art style for Cafe Remix is quite wholesome. Oh, Go. I forgot that existed.
Oh, yeah, shit.
Horizons. Oh, that's the new anime. Yep.
Pokemon Go
Oh,
is
okay.
on its way.
Lico. Sprigatito. Roy.
That's Hal from Sword and Shield, right?
Probably like his
Pikachu
cousin.
wearing Cap's hat is
Hmm.
making its debut. It even knows an attack new to Pokemon Go, Volt Tackle.
New
New to the ghost.
Pikachu with hat. New Pikachu with hat.
Charcadet, Armor Rouge, and Ceruledge are coming too. And Liko and Roy
I don't know
will
what
be
those
dropping
are.
in when you snap a pic and go snapshot.
They're,
So
Gen
set
9.
out on an adventure with your new friends.
One of them's Ghost Fighting, I think. Which is pretty cool typing. I like that. Ghost Fighting. That's pretty cool though. News. Oh! Here we go. Asher, you gotta unmute, mate.
So I was very excited about
Yes.
Pokemon Sleep. Oh, Raikou comes to your dreams?
Yeah, what does this have to do with sleep, I guess? Your sleep?
Shush, 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 shush. They'll reveal. Shock therapy. New expansion.
Oh, damn.
Oh, maybe they're adding Johto Pokemon to Pokemon Sleep.
Maybe these are the Johto remakes.
I swear to God. Oh, just Raikou. Oh, okay. And the other two as well.
Wait, is Pokemon Sleep out?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, it is out.
Came out of not like super long ago, but it's been some time. Should download it. It's pretty good. Ugh,
try it,
masters.
Now, I never give up.
I never give up.
We're just
Voice
getting
acting.
started. We're the greatest in the world. You're the greatest and strongest partner I could ask for. Fight!
There's a lot of Johto stuff going on.
I love me some Johto stuff that is going on.
Does this mean Johto remakes? Johto coming out on Virtual Console?
Silver, that's his name.
But did that say Sigma suit? Is there a Pokemon with a Sigma suit?
Could you imagine?
Very Sigma.
Oh! Your favorite?
Who's the new customer?
Oh, the Gen 9 treasure Pokemon.
Yeah, I know that one from Pokemon cards.
Yeah. So it's all Scarlet and Violet related. Look at all the Diglett sandwiches.
Yummy.
Give me good.
Cute. I love the art style of these games. They're so fucking adorable.
The Goldengo.
Really, really good. What do we got here?
Good night.
Wow, they're just like sizzle reeling this, like
They're just
release
shoo,
after
shoo,
release.
shoo. I wonder who they're adding to your night though. Like I don't play it, but oh,
Nope,
Koraidon.
more Scarlet and Violet stuff.
I think that's Koraidon. Miraidon.
Miraidon.
My bad.
Idiot. Oh, that's what's that? That's
Phalanx.
Phalanx. Yeah, yeah. And that's
Oh, that's
Cerulean.
Fighting. Cerulean. Cerulean City. Ooh.
Oh, cool. The Venusaur with armor.
I know,
Nice.
how cool. Not bad. Alright, big titans now.
Here we go. Here we go.
I wonder why it's
Hurry up.
short. They're sort of going.
Moving on, please have a look at this video.
Please have a look at this video.
Yeah, they're not teasing us a bit. Oh, milk.
Random.
Pokemon milk. Pokemon drink.
You got a pack.
Pokemon eBay.
Oh, is this like TCG, but like...
Huh? Because they already have TCG on the mobile. So
Like
what's
it's like a
this?
gotcha. It's a gotcha sort of... Yeah, you can
Open
open
packs.
packs. You
But
probably...
you can do that on the phone already.
Yeah, but I bet you can spend money. This would be cool, I guess. It depends what you can do.
Well,
with it.
what are you doing? Yeah, what are you doing? Is it just like... How do you get packs? Do people send them to you? Or... Ooh. Oh man, he popped off.
He's crying.
He's like on a date. Sorry, miss. I just gotta...
Yeah. Trade. I can trade your EVs. Mate, no day. You can battle as well. Oh, let's do it. Asher, you gotta unmute.
Are they just replacing the trading card game?
Maybe. This might be an overhaul.
Maybe. I'm down for that. If they make it simpler. Because the current trading card game works really well on the iPad and the computer, but on the iPhone it's not. Ugh. That's pretty.
Cool. It's like a little.
You gotta zoom in on the art.
That is a satisfying thing, I bet.
They know how satisfying it is, just
Yeah.
like because they're focusing on the rip.
That
That guy's got a nice shirt. Wait, sorry, can we just go back? That guy's got a really nice shirt. Sorry, he's got a really nice shirt. I want that shirt. We can go back.
It's a nice rip.
Where is it?
Which guy? Oh, yeah.
That guy, that shirt.
I can see you rocking that.
I want that shirt. That's an attractive man.
Trading game pocket.
You know what? I'm gonna give that a go.
So 2 packs
At
per
no
day,
cost.
no cost. So obviously there's...
Which means that there's costs
gonna be
later
in-game
on. There you go.
purchases, Yeah.
What you just saw was the world's first look at Pokemon
When's it
Trading
coming out?
Card Game Pocket. This game lets you easily collect Pokemon cards, which players all over the world have enjoyed since they debuted in 1996.
It's true.
But in a new digital format. The Pokemon Company is developing this game as a 3-party collaboration with Creatures Inc., the creators of the Pokemon Trading Card game, and DNA, our partners in the development of Pokemon Masters EX. To mark the launch of this title, here's a message from Mr. Yuji Kitano, President and CEO of Creatures. Mr. Kitano, take it away.
Ooh.
Hello everyone, I'm Yuji Kitano from Creatures Inc. I'd like to start by thanking everyone for enjoying the Pokemon Trading Card game. With Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket, we hope to bring you all a new way to enjoy the
much
Pokemon Trading Card
research.
game. So we are hard at work developing digital cards.
Looks like the folder I have for my cards.
Do you have a folder
When
of
we develop
cards?
physical
Yeah,
cards,
I do.
we
I've
strive to
actually
please by taking great care with our paper quality, colors, and printing process.
Good stuff.
Since this game uses mobile devices rather than paper, we're challenging ourselves to express that care in new ways that are only possible digitally, such as using the characteristics of the screen to show off brilliant colors and stylish effects.
Nice.
One way we're accomplishing this is with immersive cards.
I love this. This is
Give
cool.
players the experience of leaping into the world of the card illustration.
Because some of the art in the cards can be
What's
so
more, we've
beautiful.
developed new streamlined game rules based on our existing battle system, so you can
Oh,
enjoy
they're
a quick
changing the
battle during the
rules.
free moments in your day.
This might matter more for
Oh.
you because I don't really play it, but
No, because like some of the games can go for
Our
like
three
bloody half an
companies are
hour.
all
So if they've
working hard
streamlined it
deliver
to make it like
fun
a quick 10-minute
experience for
game,
those of
that'd be
you
nice.
Who already enjoy the Pokemon Trading Card game, as well as those who've never played before. We hope you look forward to the results of our latest efforts in the world of the Pokemon Trading Card game.
I'm excited for this one.
Pokemon
This
Trading
one's
Card
cool.
Game Pocket. Thank
When's
you
it coming
so
out?
much.
Thank you, Mr. Kitano.
we don't know. We don't
We
know.
plan to launch Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket within 2024. Please look forward to more details in the future.
Okay.
Just one more thing. We'd like
I'm-
to end today's presentation with one final video for you all.
Oh, I wonder what this is.
Yeah. I just want it to be like Unova or Johto, like, you know.
I just want it to be like good frame rate and look good
Yeah.
and like time put into it.
Ideally.
Let's see. Instead of just rushed out. Oh, question mark.
Is this for 12 minutes? Could you imagine? Game Freak. That's a good
here we
sign
go.
if it's from Game Freak.
Yeah. Stock standard.
Confidential.
Confidential.
Unova.
Persona.
What city? Ooh.
Vision. People and Pokemon. All right.
This has to be Unova. Look at that. The art style of it.
Pikachu.
Pikachu?
That I know that one. I know that one. That's good.
This is
That's
Unova.
from-
Look at the way it's designed. It's a very
Oh, that's a Black
futuristic-
City. Black
it's
City, right?
Futuristic though.
Yeah, Black City's in Unova,
There's,
right? Oh wait,
Oh, it's Gen 6.
Pyro?
Wait, is this Kalos?
why would they jump
This
to
is
Kalos?
Kalos. It was Pyro, that dog, Halucha, a Gyarados, whatever.
Well, we know that it's Legends. Usually it's in the past, but this looks... Well, I say
Futuristic.
usually we have one game, so is this
It's
Legends in the
Sylveon,
future?
But look at all the Gen 6 Pokemon. There's Talonflame as well. That's new. That's
And there's-
Lumio City. Are they remaking Gen 6? They're just skipping Gen 5. Could you imagine? Lumio City.
Yeah.
Urban redevelopment plan. What the fuck does that mean? Are they remaking
Redevelopment,
Pokemon
which means it's in the
Legends?
future. So it is Legends.
Z? Oh!
Z minus?
Because X, Y, Z.
Z minus A?
Pokemon Legends Z.
Minus A.
2025.
What's Z take away A? Z to A? A to Z? Ooh, A to Z, I think it might be.
A to
Oh,
Z.
AZ. That's AZ's the
Oh my
one
God,
of the characters.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, Mega Evolution's back, baby. We love that. So, I mean, I'm excited. Even with the TCG, I mean, I feel like they're sort of reinventing or refurbishing that concept of the trading card game, because for someone like me, it was always too, I guess, convoluted, and it was really hard to get into. So maybe, but like you even see the logo for how they're advertising the TCG. It's just Pocket, and it's spelt really simplistically. It's a real simple
Spelt
font.
simplest.
Oh,
Spelt the normal way.
Well, spelt can be spelt however it wants. But like, it's a really simplistic logo, which is just Pocket.
Yeah.
And that to me tells me that they're trying to simplify the whole the game, I guess, in of itself, and it's a great incentive for me to be like, okay, well, if they're making it simplistic, I'm keen to get into it. And everything about it, I guess, making it very gotcha though. I reckon they're gonna make you pay for packs.
Well, that was one thing that I always was quite a big fan of with the current Pokemon TCG apps that we have on iPhone, Android, iPad, on operating systems for the computer. There is no gotcha mechanics in it at all. Like, you legitimately have no way of buying new packs unless you scan physical copies of cards that you buy in real life.
That's cool.
So for me, like, there was no way of, because I don't really purchase cards, there was no way of being tempted into spending real money. And I think that's great for young people as well that don't get tempted in using mum's credit card to get further in the game.
Yeah.
So it is a little bit worrisome that they are introducing it, but like also, honestly, to be expected.
Of course.
Pokemon's got to make their money. They gotta find a way of incentivizing some sort of finances out of each player.
And they're gonna earn
and especially if they're making the opening of the packs, and they went through that so many times with just going through the scene and then just ripping it. That looks so satisfying, and especially if they have some sort of vibration with the phone as it opens.
Oh yeah.
And a sound effect, and
It's because
you get 2 free a day.
These
so that's going to be like,
iPhones,
I need a little bit more.
They've got that. I think it's got like 3D vibration, so it's got a different feel to it and everything like that when it vibrates, and it is a nice feeling. So I can imagine.
Oh, it's almost like HD Rumble on the Switch. Why don't they bring it to? Why don't they bring TCG to the Switch?
I reckon. Why not? But
yeah, and then we can open it up and you can like fiddle around with the Joy-Con, and you'd be like, oh, I can feel 6 cards in here. It's like it's sliding back and forth, like they did with the dice. They never touched that ever again, did they?
No.
They never really used that.
They advertise it like, this is such a good feature, and then they do it for one game, and then 7-8 years later, it has not been.
What was it? 1-2 Switch, and that was
1-2 Switch. Yeah, that was it. What else? I mean, the other mobile games, obviously, they're going to promote and whatnot. Cafe Remix.
Yeah, so we had. So we can start with Pokemon Go. So they had a collaboration with the introduction of Generation 9. And it's collaborating with the anime that's coming to Netflix, I think, in the 4th of March or something like that.
Yep.
If that is incorrect, then you can roast us.
Yep.
Yeah, correct us.
Cool.
Which is cool, I guess. So that means all the Pokemon are in Pokemon Go now? Like, are all the generations there now?
All the generations are in there. I did catch a Foy Coco, the fire starter, at the Pokemon rave when I went on Saturday.
Oh, you still use Pokemon Go?
I
haven't used it in so
played
long.
someone else's Pokemon Go, but he was like, "Here, have a go," and I just spun it, and I caught it, and the whole dance floor blew up. Oh my god, you caught it! Yeah. So Generation 9 is in Pokemon Go. I think they're just introducing more Pokemon, like slowly. They're just funneling them in.
Drip feeding it.
Yeah.
So this wouldn't be all Gen 9 then. It would just be like maybe the ones in the anime.
I remember back in 2017, because I think Go released in 16, and they were just funneling in Gen 2, funneling in Gen 3. It's that same sort of system that they're doing, I think, where they're funneling in.
Just slow releases.
There's 1,000 Pokemon for a mobile game, so they've got to funnel it in and make hardware adjustments or software adjustments for it, so it can accommodate.
Balancing as well,
Balancing,
especially if you're doing fights.
I mean, Volt Tackle is being introduced, which means that not all the moves
Was that introduced in Pokemon Go?
In Pokemon Go, yeah. It's new now. Apparently, Volt Tackle is a new move in Pokemon Go.
Yeah, because they have like the moves that they have in the games aren't like the full set, because I think only Pokemon can have like 2 moves in that game. It's like block, and then you got 2 moves that you can choose from. I haven't played it in a very long time, so my information may be inaccurate. Sorry, but from my memory, that's what the case was. So I guess they're introducing new moves, or they're introducing Pokemon with 3 moves, and
Maybe.
Pikachu is the first one.
Yeah.
That has Volt Tackle and in it as well.
Maybe.
So Pokemon Sleep. So now we've got the Johto dogs. And now I initially thought that means that they're introducing all of Johto, but actually in like now looking back, I don't even think they have all of the Kanto Pokemon there. So I think they're just like putting in random Pokemon into Pokemon Sleep.
Yeah, I don't know.
Which is cute.
I don't know how many. I don't really know much about that game. All I know is you sleep. You can choose who you sleep with, I think.
No, I think like when you sleep, Pokemon come and sleep with you.
Oh, okay.
And then you can like collect them.
No, okay.
So if you have like a restless sleep, then certain types of Pokemon join you, and if you have like a really still, restful sleep, then like different types of Pokemon. So you got like different types of sleeping attract different types of Pokemon.
Yeah, well, I think you need to place your phone down next to you when you sleep. So
Yeah,
it picks up.
so it feels a vibration in the mattress.
That's a bit
Unless
like-
you get one of those special mattresses where like you get those videos on social media where they've got like a glass of red wine on the mattress
and
and you
no
jump on
matter
it, and the
what
glass
you do-
glass of wine's just there, normal.
there.
Not built for Pokemon Sleep.
Wow,
they need
that's
to
the meta.
introduce a patch for the new mattresses.
That's the meta though. Just get a water mattress as the meta. And then
Water mattress would be so unstable. What are you talking about?
It depends what you want. Depends what you speed
You
running.
gotta get water Pokemon. Yeah.
No,
Speedrun Pokemon Sleep, my god.
Imagine like Pokemon Sleep and collaboration with the Apple Watch or something like that.
Or just any other fitness wearing
Or
bands.
like a Fitbit
But yeah,
or something. Yeah, like that would help because I've got sleep mode on my watch, and then
I
tracks
reckon
my sleep
once
anyway.
they implement that, if they do implement that, then they've got to bring the Pokemon pedometer back, where you
What
can
about
bring Pokemon into the game.
That's true.
Once you
What
own-
about with the Apple Vision Pro? Pokemon Sleep with the Apple. You're tossing, you're turning, and the Snorlax's ass appears in your face. Something.
Bloody hell! Yeah, but I think most people are priced out of that one because it's like $3,500, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's
$5,000, I think.
Oh my!
Yeah.
Expensive.
Very.
Give it time. Give it time. I'm sure they'll make some sort of Pokemon for that. So the next one was Pokemon Masters. Now this, for me, is like, what's that Mario Kart game you play? Mario Kart Tour?
Tour, yeah.
This, for me, Pokemon Masters seems like Mario Kart Tour for Pokemon.
Okay.
What Mario Kart Tour is to Mario Kart Deluxe, Pokemon Masters is to Pokemon. Like, it's similar, I think, with like you're fighting Pokemon still,
Yeah,
but
I
like
don't
you're
know.
collecting people instead of collecting Pokemon. And they've got teams, and you can get like Lance with a birthday hat and like normal Lance.
I think you can pull different trainers
out of the pipe.
out of the pipe.
You pipe them out like, oh, here's Ash Ketchum.
Yeah. Or you can get red. You can get, different trainers like that.
Jamie Oliver,
Jamie
Ramsey.
Oliver,
Yeah.
I don't know what the progression's like. I don't know how. I think maybe, I don't know if there's online functionality or anything like that. But all I know is, they're just updating the game constantly with new trainers. And I think they do that every year. I don't know if they introduce more.
And I swear they would have had Silver or Lance before. I'm not sure about this
Lance,
new lady
I
from...
thought they would have.
Yeah.
But,
So I think they, when you have a re-release of Lance or like an existing trainer, they've got different Pokemon. So you can have, you can have Lance with like a Dragonite and then another one with Lance with an Aerodactyl. So I think they only have one Pokemon, perhaps.
Maybe. Yeah, like an alternate costume, like they have a Mario Kart where you can have different Marios. Like it'd be the same thing almost,
Yeah, but instead of costumes, it's the Pokemon that they have in their party. After that, we had Cafe Remix with the Paldea starters and the legendaries Miraidon and Maladon. What's the red one
I
called?
don't know. Coridon,
Maridon, and Coridon, Maladon, yeah. And then Gimme Ghoul as well.
Gimme Ghoul's
nothing
cool.
really to go over with that.
I think,
guess.
but I think with the Gimme Ghoul,
Expansion.
I think you get it's like a new currency or something. Maybe there's some sort of like currency or functionality.
Yeah,
with Gimme
there's,
Ghoul.
there's currency in the game, but I'm not sure if Gimme Ghoul. Maybe Gimme Ghoul just allows you to get helps you grind money faster.
Maybe maybe you can pull a Gimme Ghoul and it like doubles the pay you get for that day or something like that. I don't know. That'd be pretty cool.
Maybe. But just looking at the art style of this, and like I think I've mentioned this before, I just love it. I love this art style so much.
Yeah.
And I realized with the Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, the remakes, they try to go chibi, and it was almost toy-like. I would actually fucking love, whether it's a remake of Unova or a remake of anything else, the art style to be in the Cafe remix. So almost like drawn, cartoony Pokemon.
Yeah.
Almost like
That'd be
HD
sick.
2D.
Yeah.
I think that'd be so cute.
That'd be
I think
sick.
they should really lean into different types of art styles because it's starting to get old. This just normal 3D sort of not realistic looking half-assed cartoon. Just
Yeah.
go full-on cartoon, I think. Pokemon doesn't work looking real life.
I think
The art style doesn't translate well,
I
I
do
don't
think the chibi style from Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl made every cool looking scene made them look cute. Like like the
Yeah, but it wasn't just chibi, it was also like shiny. And also it just didn't, and also like the facial expressions didn't have, just because they're small and cute doesn't mean that they don't have facial expressions.
Exactly.
And that was a big issue with that game, is just they did not pull any facial expressions. Cyrus, who's taken over the world, still had like the whole time, like unexpressive eyes. Like you can put expressive eyes in the game. Come on. Laziness, IMO.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to comment on for Cafe Remix before we move on to the big reveal?
Let's just move on to the big one because
Yeah, so Pokemon Unite got Maridon, which is so big.
So big. Oh, I was
So big.
Should have seen my reaction. Oh, so hype. Yeah, so hype.
Yeah, and there was this other Pokemon that you said it was like ghost fighting. It was like a swordsman.
Cerulean.
Oh, Cerulean. Yeah. So
Cerulean City,
Maridon, and there was another one.
They added a
really
whole
don't
city.
care.
They added a whole city to that game. Cerulean City.
Oh.
You can play
Okay.
Cerulean City. Venusaur's costume looks pretty good as well.
Oh, yeah, it had armor on it.
Yeah, the armor. I liked it.
That's all I care about this game.
Yeah, the looks, the aesthetics, and what have you. Yeah, I get you. It is a big community though, from what I've heard. It is. It's bigger than the other.
It's
games
League of
we've discussed.
Legends for Pokemon, so
Literally.
of course it's going to be big.
That's pretty much all there is, isn't there? 2 new Pokemon, a new costume. I'm sure players of that game will know how to obtain those. I'm not really sure myself. I haven't really played it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. But I guess they're still keeping these games active, which is cool.
Yeah.
But they're still constantly updating it for people that do care about these games.
cool.
Yay. Good news for you guys. And then for people that want to play mainstream Pokemon, we did get announcement for Pokemon Legends. Legends Z minus, Z minus A. Like it was a bit confusing seeing
it's
the
AZ.
logo changing. Because that's the name of the trainer that was like chasing the flower Pokemon
It's
or
like
something.
8 feet tall or something like that.
Yeah,
So
I haven't
weird.
played that game to the full. I don't think I ever finished the game, but I remember seeing images or like memes with that guy in it.
Yep.
And like,
It's
I've
been
waited 3,000
3,000
years.
years, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That one. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure his name was AZ.
Yeah,
So
it was.
maybe it's to do with his story. Maybe it's all about him, and you
100%.
play as him, and your Pokemon is the flower Pokemon or something.
You could play as him, or you could play.
But
as
is it
just-
set in the future or the past? Because the way that they were talking about it, they were like, restructuring or rebuilding of the town, or like reurbanization. So it makes it feel like it's in the future, not the past. Because the original Pokemon Legends was in the past. So maybe the thing that's connecting all the Legends games is just time travel.
Maybe
so this is in
it's
the future. The last one was in the past.
Maybe it's a game where you can travel to and from. Maybe, and because like
Maybe.
yeah, the way they were showing it, they were showing the blueprint or the redevelopment plan for Lumio City. But,
Redevelopment, that's the word.
yeah, but like it looked really the plan looked older, looked like an oldish sort of plan, and then they'd
Did
show
it?
you. To me, it did. Like it looked like a bit of an old paper. an old blueprint, and then they showed the trailer, and then it's set in this, this neon-ish, sort of bluish, blackish environment where it's implied where it's really futuristic, and I just think maybe you're jumping to
that, or it's just like placeholder art style, and they
Maybe,
haven't really decided what it looks like yet. They didn't want to reveal their hand too soon, perhaps.
But I reckon
but
you're traveling to and from. Maybe you could really go any way. You could either play as that guy, or you could either play as just a generic trainer who's in good stead with this guy, or this guy could be the enemy of the story. Like, it could really go any way, but we know that he will play some sort of significant
well,
role,
with
100%.
the other Pokemon Legends game, it wasn't like Pokemon Legends Platinum or Pokemon Legends Diamond Pearl. It was Pokemon Legends Arceus.
Arceus, yeah.
And Arceus was like the main reason why you're there, the main reason why you're doing things. Like, that was the main objective, is to get to Arceus, get sent back home, or catch Arceus or whatever. And Arceus sends you back in time. But this one's Legends AZ. So is AZ doing the time travel shenanigans? Are you back in Carlos past or in the Carlos future because of AZ? Like, is AZ responsible for all this? Is he doing some bad stuff or good stuff and just needing your assistance? Because I don't think you'd play as A to Z. Now thinking of it, if it's Pokemon Legends AZ, just following past information based on the previous game. Obviously, we don't have much information to go off because it's just one game. But
That trailer was really broad as well. Like, I think they wanted to leave us wondering and guessing. They didn't really give anything away in regards to plot. They just gave us a tour of the city that I've already been in. When I played Pokemon X and Y, and really thriving as well. The city looked like it was thriving really well.
Well, it's definitely not like, what is it, feudal Japan era, which was the Legends Arceus game. Like, they seem to have some sort of electricity, and so there's some sort of waterworks as well. Although feudal Japan would have waterworks.
I reckon it's mainly set in the future. I reckon it's mainly set right into the future, and then there could even be flashbacks where you have to play through the flashbacks and whatnot as well, or who knows how the game will be set in. Like, you might get a flashback of something that happened, because there was also, you don't know about it, I don't know if you know, but there was also that Pokemon War. There was a big Pokemon War that happened 3,000 years ago.
With Lieutenant Surge?
Lieutenant Surge.
3,000 years ago. Probably not. Probably not. If it was
not.
3,000 years ago.
It was 3,000 years ago, but there was a big Pokemon War or something, so that there could have been something to do with that. There's a lot of...
did not know about this one.
Yeah, no, when you play through Gen 6, you'll learn about it. But basically, long story short, there was a war. I don't know if there were humans in this war. Obviously, there were. But all these Pokemon just fought.
Okay.
AZ's Pokemon, Flabebe, I think, was involved.
Flabebe?
Flabebe, that's what it's called. It's the flower.
What a fucking name.
Or Floette, or Flabebe, or something like that.
Nah, stick with Flabebe. That's so
Flabebe,
good.
yeah. And yeah, so we could get flashbacks to that war. We could get proper cinematics.
Or
as well.
it is like back and forth. Perhaps the time travel happens
Yeah.
in two different eras. Another thing that I wanted to pick up is with X and Y, there were a lot of things that I remember people talking about because it was meant to be like a Z version coming out, and they just went straight into Sun and Moon.
I reckon.
Or like an X2 or Y2. So perhaps there'll be a lot of stuff to do with, because I think there was like a whole bunch of different forms for Zygarde that was never really touched on in the games. So perhaps they'll be looking at this Z Pokemon.
Well, how is Zygarde going to be involved
properly
in this as well? Zygarde played a very, very significant role as well, I think. I don't know how.
In XY?
X and Y. Even in Gen 7, I'm pretty sure he had a very significant role somehow. I can't remember how he was involved. But I reckon Zygarde is very important. That AZ's Pokemon as well, Floette, I think it was called. It's got that
Flabebe, I think we said.
Flabebe, Floette, I don't know. It's one or the other. One evolves.
It's got to be Flabebe. Has to be
Has to be
Flabebe.
Flabebe.
Because it's a better name.
It's a better name.
It's a better name.
But like that's got that unique black pointy pedal design that you can't obtain through events, only through like an online event or something like that happens.
What do you mean black design?
It's got the flower that it sits on. It's got a black and pink pedal design that is very unique to its itself and the other design, because there's different pedal patterns that you can catch in Gen 6, but you can't.
Oh, like
catch that
Spinder.
one. In a way, yeah, in a sense. Or Vivillon. You know, Vivillon? Vivillon has a lot of different patterns.
That's where
as well.
Lieutenant Surge lives, right? Yeah.
Oh, you have much to learn, young grasshopper.
No. Pavilion.
It's the Gen 6 bug flying Pokemon.
And that one has different patterns.
That's
on
got
it
like
that you can catch.
22 different patterns or something like that you can obtain. Even has a Pokemon
Okay.
design. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So like the flower's the same thing.
Flower's
but
the same
the
thing.
AZ flower
Is unique.
has a special design.
Yeah, it's
okay.
the
Maybe
only-
this is the way to. Maybe this is how you get it in this game.
Hmm.
Are there any legendaries that you can't get in Scarlet Violet, or any Pokemon you can't get in Scarlet Violet at the moment that this game can allow? Or do we just not know because we haven't played that game?
I haven't played it. I played a little bit, and now I'm saving it for the podcast. So
Yeah.
I'm not really going to touch it until the podcast comes out. But, I mean, what do we do? Do we save Legends AZ for the podcast, or do we just get straight into it, do you reckon? No, like, what do you
I think we wait. I
We
think
wait?
we wait. Yeah.
No. It's going to be
Up
hard.
to you,
Actually,
man. I'm
really
gonna.
keen.
I'm just gonna wait.
I just want one more trailer. I just want to see what it's about. Like, and then
I'm
happy
gonna
wait.
keep up with the news on it,
Yeah,
sure,
obviously,
but
yeah.
I'm not gonna play it. I've got the backlog on Pokemon games that we have to catch up on. I ain't got time for that.
Well, nothing with Virtual Console, which I thought maybe.
Oh man, I was so looking forward to Virtual Console, but I reckon they're gonna save that for, if they do ever release it, save it for the next console.
Well, the next
next
console
Switch.
is rumored for a reveal this year and then a release next year or something like that. I don't know.
Well, the Nintendo Direct was a partner showcase, so they didn't really do anything like first party.
First party, yeah.
So I imagine a proper Nintendo Direct for first party stuff
I reckon June.
might be based on a new console.
Yeah, June, July.
So they
I
might be
reckon.
saving that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was a pretty lackluster Direct. It seemed like it's just like we don't really have much left for this console, so we're just going to show you stuff that other people have made, which is fine. There was some pretty cool stuff there, Super Monkey Ball, and of Star Wars Battlefront. But in terms of like first party releases and major releases, I don't think we've got much coming up except for like Super Princess Peach, Paper Mario. Is that it?
That's it, I think. Any DLC for anything? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, but that's not like a major release though. That's just like
Well, it
DLC.
can be nowadays. Pokemon Scarlet Violet DLC.
Oh, like the Splatoon side
Octo
order I think it's,
expansion. Yeah, I mean, that's big now. I mean, having DLC like that. I mean, the booster course pass was big, enormous.
That was huge. That was huge.
That was like Smash Bros. The DLC for Smash Bros. In a sense. I think nothing tops that though. Anyway, that's a whole other can of worms. But what would you rate this Pokemon Presents?
I think it was a good direct. I think for me, one of the good things about it is that it just didn't tease. Or not like they didn't tease. They just didn't fucking talk on and yarn about. It was like a sizzle reel. It was like, boom, here's Terra Raid battles for Scarlet Violet. Boom, here's Pokemon Go. Boom, here's Sleep. Here's Masters. Here's Cafe Remix. Here's Unite. Here's a new TCG. Here's the Legends. Done in 12 minutes. It was just straight to the point.
Yeah, when I saw it
I enjoyed
initially, I'm thinking, fuck, only 12 minutes. Like, but then I was seeing how like they were just sort of not beating around the bush, and I was just like, here's this, here's that, here's this, here's that. Oh, fair enough. We got the same amount of news as we did in like a 25-minute presents, just without the waffling, which is
Yeah, it
that's
was good.
fine, yeah, it's
I
good.
enjoyed that. I think I'm excited for my top three would be definitely Legends, number one.
Yep.
TCG Pocket, and Pokemon Sleep.
Oh my
I want to get
goodness.
I want to get into
You
Pokemon
wanted-
Sleep. What are your top three then?
Obviously the Legends.
Yeah.
I want to say even the TCG was my number 2. That makes me want to get into it a little bit.
Are you
at least
gonna
try.
download it, at least give it a try?
Yeah, for sure, 100%. I just
should do a
want
battle.
to. I want to open up the. Oof. Whoa, I'm gonna get that rush, you know. And then my third one, I guess, like Cafe Remix with the
Over
Gimmickle.
Sleep.
I guess I don't know. I don't really, top two for me. Everything else is
The
got
rest
like,
you don't really care about.
Yeah, whatever. But yeah, that'll do it. I think. Anything else you want to add before we end, or
No.
no? Well,
This is all.
this is all. Well, we would like to say thank you if you're still watching up to this point. Comment "Gimme Ghoul" after midnight. And don't forget to like, subscribe. And if you're listening on the pod, don't forget to rate 5 stars. Or whatever you do on the podcast. I don't really know, to be honest. Anyway.
Depends on the platform.
Depends on the platform.
Yeah. All right. Smell you later.
Smell you later. Bye.
Bye.